Barca are back home and they win 4-0 after what 2.5 years of being absent from the Camp Nou. Like I said, I'm a Madrid fan. I love the Camp Nou. It's great to see Barca playing back at their home, and now you're allowed to play like this. Madrid should be worried. I think Lamine had a great match today. Ferran Torres is always that underrated player for them. Lewandowski bagging the Camp Nou's first goal in what, like I said, 2.5 years. Barca looked great, especially against Bilbao team, one of the top teams here in Spain. Um, you should be worried. You 100% should be worried after a performance like this, especially not having Raphiana starting, not having Pedri, um, with having Balde getting hurt right in the beginning of the game, or right in the half. Um, it was skeptical. You're not having your main dual partnership in the center back. You have Gerard Martin playing there. I guess Balde was playing more higher up, but it's still, even though it's just, yeah, they looked great. Star player Lamine Yamal. I mean, he really had a fantastic game. He didn't score a goal, but he was that player where he always had the ball and always creates something out of it. He's just always been that type of player. You see him during the match. Yeah, he has the ball and everyone's trying to get him, but he's just always manages to get it to the final third and try to create something and getting the ball through. That's his job, and that's what he's doing great at it. And he had a fantastic game. Lewandowski bagging his first goal of the season. I think when I Simon should have saved that, but who else should it be? The legend Lewandowski scoring the first goal back. Ferran Torres, 2 goals. You can't complain about him. Always underrated. Just made it to the top 10 Spain's national team of most goals. So he's 100% an underrated player. When he was in Valencia, I wanted him in Madrid years ago, like what, 2017, 2018. When he was in Valencia, I was like, I want this kid. City signed him, Barca signed him, and now it's great. For me, key part player, especially if you're losing the likes of Casado and Pedri. Of course, Firmino has been starting, has been playing, has been scoring since, but now it's mainly just him in that midfield. You want to say that main midfielder that's playing there, and he looked great. Um, Substitutions: Mark Bruno, Casado getting some minutes in, Joe Fernandez, the youngster, and then Araujo. The thing with Bilbao, they looked scared. They couldn't put a pass for their life. They had a few shots on target, could have got a goal or two, but they were just bad in general. They just couldn't keep composure of the game, and Barcelona just dominated, just absolutely dominated the entire match. Um, is Gomez had a chance in the first half. Nico Williams had a chance. Um, then he hit the side netting, but really wasn't much. Then of course the red card from Sunset didn't help them at all in that case, and this just shows Barca are back home. They're scoring goals. They're looking great. With also key players missing out. Yeah, you have Rashford who didn't play this game. De Jong who's suspended, Gavi who just had a something with his knee, and of course Pedri who's out, who's been out for a couple weeks now. And heading to your next match is for Barcelona. Next one is Chelsea. This one is actually, I'm going to be really excited to see the Chelsea vs Barcelona match. Hopefully they don't play around Madrid. But yeah, and then they have Deportivo Alaves, Atletico Madrid. This is where it kind of gets a little more harder. You have you have Chelsea, Atletico, Betis, Frankfurt, Osasuna, and Villarreal. That is not easy. Can't do it. Barca can do it, yeah, 100% without a doubt. But that is pretty tough. Well, December month, yeah, December they have a pretty hard month, and end of November, the whole December. Um, you have decent. You don't have like lower side teams like here like an Alaves, but here Celta 4-2, Bilbao 4-0. It's just, I guess, to try and work around their highline. They gave a really easy goal because of their highline against Celta Vigo, but here they looked better. Club Brugge was also that highline. Most of their games, I think earlier in the season, they 100% should have more losses than wins. I think the Girona, they probably should have lost. Um, they should have lost maybe the Newcastle, and I think Newcastle could have got there. Definitely should have lost to Rayo. Um, Barca should have like 2 or 3 more losses from that, but now they look great. But this December is gonna prove. Maybe it's like similar to last season. Last season they had a really bad fall, like October, November type era. But now going to this, that's over. I think that 4-0 also being back at home is nothing but a positive for Barcelona. It's just waiting until they get the injuries and they'll be back like never before. And then these matches here, this looks like a tough schedule for Barcelona, especially the injuries. See how close their players will come back from their injuries, especially. Let's just go through their next match here. Chelsea, this is gonna be a tough one. I don't even know what the score will be. I'll say a tie. I think a 2-2. A 2-2. I'm gonna make a different separate, judging of how this week has gone. But I think both teams are winning. Chelsea are slowly trying to get back in form. They just played today. Neto and Fernandez scored today. Especially losing your key players, similar to Barca. You're having Cole Palmer and Levi Colwell being hurt. So you have to use your bench and the laps trying to fill in. Sometimes it'll be Mark Hughes, sometimes it'll be George. So yeah, just similar to Barca, but we'll see what happens with that match. But yeah, huge win going to the table here. They are currently in first. Madrid do play tomorrow against Elche away. I think Madrid will play a lot of away games these next couple of weeks. But yeah, if Madrid somehow don't get a win, which they should be, Barcelona will take first, and then did Atletico play yet? No, they haven't. Atletico playing against Getafe. So trying to close the gap between the league leaders. Villarreal are going against Mallorca. But yeah, pretty interesting things is going on here with the La Liga season, and a huge win for Barcelona.